Good morning, students. My name is Aru Shukla from TDPS. As you know, we are going to discuss about the grammar's first lesson today, and the 10th class first lesson is the sentence. As I have discussed about the sentence, when we speak or write, we use words, and the proper use of words makes a sentence. So, in the sense of, for example, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. So this kind of words which makes a complete sense, that's called sentence. In other words, we can say that a proper use of words which makes a complete sense, that is a sentence. And now, as we know, the sentences are divided into four types. First, kinds. Four kinds. First, the sentence which make statements or assertion, that is the assertive sentences. For example, we are going to Kanpur. That's the statement which someone is going to the Kanpur. In this way, this is said to as the simple or assertive sentence. And another one, if we discuss about the interrogation, if we ask the question to someone, that sentences are said to as interrogative sentences. For example, do you live at Kanpur? What do you need? In other words, the sentences which are used to make request, command, and entreaties, that type of sentences are said to as imperative sentence. And the fourth type of the sentence is when we discuss about the sudden feelings, sudden expressions, that sentences are said to as exclamatory sentences. So as a definition, if we write these sentences are first assertive. So the assertive sentence and the interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. If we discuss about the examples, the statements, or we show the assertion, that sentences are called assertive sentence. For example, he lives with his mother. In this sentence, he is the someone who lives with his mother. That's mean he is simply defined that the simple sentence and as a statement, so it is a assertive sentence. In the another example, little Jack Anna sat in a corner. And the third, I am eating the breakfast. After this, if we are going to discuss about the another sentence, that is the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence, in any interrogative sentence we going to ask any interrogative sentence, in any interrogative sentence we going to ask any question with the help of two ways. First, with the help of helping verbs. Second, with the help of question mark or question word. So interrogative sentences can be defined as a two types. First, yes no type, and the second is WH type. What is yes no type? When our answer is yes or no. For example, do you live at Kanpur? Yes or no. Have you eaten your food? Yes or no. These type of sentences are said to as yes no type of sentence in interrogative sentence, and WH type of sentence are when we use to define any statement as the help of question word. Question word means what are question word? Question words like these words for defining any sentence, making a question, that words or that sentences are set to as WH type of sentences. For example, what are you doing? Which book do you like most? When are you going to Delhi? Why are you crying? These are called interrogative sentence. So simply interrogative sentences are used to inquire someone. We inquire, we get the answer, and interrogate to the people. That sentences are said to as interrogative sentences, and the third is imperative sentence hidden in these type of sentences. So open the door. I'm commanding to someone to go and open the door. Eat your breakfast. Eat your breakfast means I'm giving you instructions to have your lunch, have your breakfast. Don't cry. That's mean I'm forbidding someone not to cry. So don't cry. In these type of sentences, I'm uh, don't cry. After imperative sentence, we are going to discuss about exclamatory sentence. The exclamatory sentences defines the sudden feelings. For example, Alice, he lose his match. Bravo, we won the game. Hurrah, your father is coming today. Alice defines the grief, the sadness, sorrowness. Bravo means we are appreciate someone, that's a bravo, and hurrah mean delight, happiness. So these sentences are said to as exclamatory sentence. After discussing the kinds of sentences, we have another topic to discuss, that the sentence has been divided into two parts. The first part is said to as subject and the another part is predicate. The subject, we have to discuss about the subject, as when we make a sentence, we are going to say something or some action or play. Subject, we name some person or thing, and the predicate, we saying something about that person or thing. Subject, when any action has been defined about the person in a sentence, that is the subject, and the predicate, while we are saying something, some action or some reaction has been defined by someone into the sentence, that person is said to as subject. For example, washerman, some person or thing, and the predicate, we saying something about that person or thing. Subject, when any action has been defined about the person in a sentence, that is the subject, and the predicate, while we are saying something, some action or some reaction has been defined by someone into the sentence, that person is said to as subject. For example, washerman is washing, जो सिलेबल होता है वो स्ट्रेच हो जाता है. देखो यहाँ पे ये लिखा है कैप, फिर लिखा है टैप. ठीक है, अब इसी में आगे हम क्या करेंगे, CAPE, TAPE, इसको पढ़ोगे कैप, इसको पढ़ोगे कीप, इसको पढ़ोगे कीप. समझ में? तो ये इंग्लिश is washing his clothes. In this sentence, the washerman is subject and other one is predicate. So, after completing of the sentence, we are going to discuss about the phrase and the clause. The phrase, observe, examine these sentences. In east, in a corner. These words does not define the complete sense. What I want to say, that the word which are written in the group but have not defined complete sense, that sentences are called the phrase. So the phrase is the group of word which has not given a complete sense, but it is a sentence, that is called phrase. Observe the bold that Humpty. ये the phrase वो ऐसे वर्ड होते हैं जो complete sense नहीं देता है. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल तुमको अभी जैसे बताया इन अ कॉर्नर, ये नाम ले लेंगे, इसका क्या कुछ सेंस होगा, लेकिन ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड है, यहाँ पे इन है, ए है, कॉर्नर है, वर्ड्स का ग्रुप है लेकिन सेंस कंप्लीट नहीं करेगा। इसके पहले कोई ना कोई प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज ऐड किया जाएगा उसको डिफाइन करने के लिए, तो उसको बोलेंगे पूरा कंप्लीट सेंटेंस। ठीक है। सो द Humpty Dumpty sat in a corner. In a corner, underlined part is define the phrase. Similarly, the sun sat in east. In east defines the phrase. These words are the combination of words but don't give a complete sense. That's why these are said to as the phrase. After phrase, we are going to discuss about the clause. Observe the part of the sentences who pay their debts. The part of sentences which combines the subject as well as the predicate that are said to as the clause. So some words which forms the part of sentences which contains subject and the predicate, that sentences are called the clause. In the sentence, people who pay their debts are trusted. People means who defines the people who are paying their debts, that person should be trusted. So who pay their debts, in this sentence who be the subject and pay their debts are the predicate. Similarly, we can't start while it is raining. While it is raining. It is raining, it set to as the subject and is raining is the predicate. So these words are the clause of the sentences. So we will end our session in this chapter. We will discuss in the next chapter in the next video. Until then, bye bye.